Did you have a nice walk? We are headed out, and I always feel so sad to leave her. Okay, we'll be back, Lulu. Good morning, everybody. I've kidnapped my husband.
Yes, I am kidnapped. That's true.
And I'm bringing him to the BINS. He's on vacation this week. The house is quiet. The kids are sleeping in. So we figured we would go to the BINS. When was the last time you went to the BINS?
Oh gosh. I went on the first BINS trip with Lori. Everybody should know that. I was the OG. But I don't think I've been now in 2 years. Because she hasn't kidnapped me.
Yes, Jay was the very first person who took me to the BINS. It was October of 2018. And the rest is history. So anyway, let's see what we can find today. A couple days after Christmas. Hopefully there's some good stuff waiting for us. We made it. There isn't the best selection of shoes here, but on the same token, I'm being very selective. I debated on these Talbots. They were in really good shape, but a little out of season, and I decided to pass. These Birkenstocks were super worn on the heel. I did end up finding a pair that it was in pretty good condition that I took later in my visit. Alright, I'm just doing some sorting here. I really liked these Ralph Lauren boots. However, someone's calf must have been too big and they cut this. I see this sometimes. So those are going to have to go back. This is just a Nike golf skirt. Not so much my vibe, but these tend to sell pretty quickly if they're priced right. Maybe 20 bucks in good condition. Might pick up this Bruins sweatshirt. Been wanting to get some Bruins and Celtic stuff for the season. That looks pretty well lived in and comfy. This is an LL Bean jacket for kids, size small. If I am picking up kids stuff lately, it's usually outerwear or a good brand, although, oh, we got a hole there. I'm gonna send that back. Some Nike, like joggers. They're a little short, but I like them. I grabbed this big giant pile of pants with the rotation that just came out, and I'm not sure. I think they're Carhartt. Could be wrong. They almost look like they might be hospital scrubs. Yeah. I didn't know Carhartt made hospital scrubs. I think these are all that. I'll have to run the comps because there's lots of sets. This just looked so cozy. Maybe for an upcoming live sale by Loft. It's in beautiful condition from what I could see at a quick glance. I thought that was really nice, you know, for the locals. I feel like every time I get a Cape Cod sweatshirt, it sells. This one is from Cuffy's. It just says the Cape, and it's a double XL, and it looks so cozy. When I first came in, I found these North Face, and you know, if you look at them at a quick glance, they look filthy, but I always look on the inside. The fur seems to be in really good shape, and the structure of the boot is good. It's just dirty, obviously, on the bottom. But I think I'm gonna grab these. I'm so sad this is broken. We bought our Violetti when we went to Italy. We got it in Venice. And see, this handle is broken off, but this is a big one. And Angelina, I think, took our smaller one that we bought to Pennsylvania. I would love a new Violetti. This is awesome. It's missing the handle right here. Bummer. This is in pretty good shape. I don't know where the other one is though. He's been gone for a very long time. I don't really think that's hanging out at the bins. I think this might be a good one. Like a Stetson. Some of the comps are crazy. I like this. It's kind of cute. You know what is so weird? Is grabbing a Patriots shirt that doesn't say Tom Brady. It's really weird. But this looks like it's doing all right. So I grabbed that. And that's it. We'll see the rest at home. Jay is much more of a book guy than I am a book girl. He spends all his time over here. It's so cute. Hi everybody, welcome back. It is the next day. I had a great trip to the bins yesterday. It was a real treat to have Jay with me, even though it was very brief. I turned around and he was gone. Then he reappeared at the end, looked at a few books, and that was it. But it was nice to have some company for a short time. I did do pretty well in the end. I say this all the time, when you're in there and in the moment, it's so hard, unless there are some like really showstopper brands that you're picking up, which I feel like has been fewer and far between at this location. It's hard to like get super excited in the moment, but then you start running comps or you pick up a couple random things here and there, and all of a sudden it starts adding up to be a really fantastic haul, which is how I feel about yesterday's haul. The thing that I am by far the most excited about, there were a couple items, but this in particular I feel like has potential to be really amazing, and this is a Stetson 4X beaver hat in like new condition. It has this beautiful image on the inside of the hat, made in the USA, 4X Stetson. And then over here just says John B. Stetson Company 4X Beaver. Now I don't know what the style number or style of this is, but some of the sold comps on these Stetson hats can go up to $200. I think the most recent sold comp on a Stetson 4X Beaver hat on Poshmark was over $200. Now I saw comps for this particular hat lower, and I don't know where to price this, to be honest. I might start at like $150 and see. I need to do a little bit more research. I don't know what makes some of them so valuable and others not. If the condition is beautiful, I mean, this is like new. This came out in a new bin. I lifted up some clothes and it was right underneath and I snagged it. So I'm super excited about this. I only spent $62 on this day, so I purchased 31 pounds and then it came to $62. So I'm hoping that this one hat pays for everything in the clear. If this sells for $80, even after fees, this should pay for everything. So we'll see how that does. Let me know in the comments if you have experience selling Stetson hats. I'm pretty sure I have sold one Stetson. So I sold a Stetson Crushable Black Hawk. It sold for $40, 100% wool, made in the USA. This beaver one seems to be more popular. So anyways, we'll see how that goes. I'm very excited about this. I decided to pick up this little guy, Low Ramkin Friends. He's a little otter. I've been trying to just pick up plush here and there. I've had some success selling plush, and the truth of the matter is they're so easy to store, they're so easy to ship, they're easy to photograph. It's just so low maintenance. There's a woman who I met at the bins. Actually, there were a few friends who I saw at the bins, but one of the women, her name was Tiffany. She was telling me how she found a lamp at this BINS location and it sold for over $800. And those are just things I don't look at. Not that plush is gonna sell for $800, far from it. I'd be lucky to get 18. However, I'm just trying to branch out a little bit more. I feel like I have closed down pretty well, always learning, but it's kind of fun to branch out. So I always say that the bins are a great place to experiment. So this little otter was in really excellent condition. Anyway, I picked it up. Comps are between $18 and $20, but he probably cost me $1 or $2. So I figured that would be a fun one to just try out. So thank you to Vendoo for sponsoring this portion of today's video. If you're an online reseller looking to expand your business, then Vendoo is the app for you. You can manage your reseller inventory, easily cross-post to multiple platforms. You can relist and delist your items. Vendoo is truly a reseller's best friend. With Vendoo, you can easily import items that you already have for sale on multiple platforms and then start cross-listing to new platforms really easily. In my opinion, the best way to use Vendoo is to start your listings right in Vendoo and use it as like your reseller hub where all of your listings filter through. So when I first started on Vendoo, I used to start my listings in Poshmark, import them into Vendoo, and then from Vendoo send them off to new platforms like Facebook Marketplace, eBay, Mercari. But now I start right there in Vendoo and everything filters through Vendoo. Vendoo is a Chrome extension, so it's super easy to install right on your computer, but they also now have an app that's in beta. I use both platforms. I will often draft everything through my phone on the app, save things quickly there, maybe write a quick description, a title, upload my photos, and then I hop over onto my Chrome extension on my laptop when I want to do like the nitty-gritty of my drafts, which includes some light editing. You can brighten photos, you can increase the contrast, the saturation, you can zoom in, zoom out, which is really helpful. You can reorder your images. So I just load them into the app really quickly, and then I work on all of the details on my laptop because I work faster on my laptop. My kids would say that they would do everything on the app because some people just work quicker on their phones. I don't know if I'm just old, but I am faster on my laptop. So I utilize both things, which is fantastic. One of the other add-on features that Vendoo has is bulk relist and delist. This feature removes a listing from a marketplace and then posts it as a new listing. In addition to refreshing old inventory, this feature also allows you to automatically delist sold items from remaining marketplaces. Vendoo offers flexible and affordable pricing options to accommodate every type of reseller. Vendoo's plans are based on the number of items you want to list per month, and you're only charged for brand new items. If you'd like to give Vendoo a try, click the link in my description to save 25% off your first month of service. I've been using Vendoo for 3 years and it has been a complete game changer. If you've been watching me for any length of time, you know how much I love this company. But they're not only a company. I know the people behind the name. They have great customer service. They offer onboarding sessions and they're very much interested in hearing from their users. A lot of the people who work for Vendoo are also resellers, so it's wonderful that they are on both sides of the coin here. So they really are understanding of people's concerns and things that they want in the future. So give Vendoo a try. Your reselling business will thank you. Once you see the sales start coming in on multiple platforms, you'll see that this service pays for itself. Thank you, Vendoo, for sponsoring today's video. Let's get back to the haul. This Disney sweatshirt was like new, this little Minnie Mouse in a cream colored. I thought it was really classic. It says Minnie Mouse on the sleeve. I'm still gonna wash this. I did a load of darks, but I haven't done my lights yet. So this mostly just looks like it needs more of like a lint removal, but it's really cute. And we just got back from Disney in November, so I always think that Disney is a good pickup. I feel like My Saver sometimes marks Disney stuff up high, like $8 for a sweatshirt or something like that. So BINS, again, fun place. Funny enough, I picked up this Levi's thermal to give to Anthony, and he went back to New York this morning. So I guess I'm gonna maybe try Rocco, see if he likes that. This was another thing that I think is going to bring me a good amount of money. This is a like new. This was also in the same bin as the Stetson hat and the Carhartt scrubs that I'm going to share with you in a second. It's like brand new, and this is a Jones number 10 jersey. These were selling between $50 and $60 pre-owned on eBay. New, they're more like that $80 to $100 range, which is awesome. I still think it's so strange to be buying Mac Jones quarterback jerseys instead of Tom Brady, because Tom Brady was just is such a legend and was just our QB for so long that that was the first time that I even like contemplated getting something other than a Brady jersey. But yeah, the comps were good, so Mac Jones, bring it on. This was all in a pile. I did wash all these scrubs. These aren't going to be a huge return, but I think I'm gonna make these photographs pretty simple. But I have three sets of scrubs from Carhartt. So they're all size smalls. They were all stacked together. They're really well made. So I have like a khaki green, I have a black set, and then I have like a traditional blue scrubs set. Oh, and it looks like navy blue. Okay, so I guess I have 4 sets. They were all stacked together. There were a couple single pieces. There was like an extra large top, but there was a little bleach stain on it, and I decided to just go for the sets because I think I'll get more selling them as sets. So they're all size small, 4 sets. If I sell them for $25 per set, which I think I can get, then that'll be $100 in just scrubs. So if you like Carhartt scrubs and you happen to be a size small, you know where to find them. So they're really nice. I didn't even know that Carhartt made scrubs. So I was happy to see them. And there's some sort of name to the pants, like Flex something. It doesn't say on the tag, but I noticed that a lot of the listings had that specific keyword in it. And they are Carhartt-ish. You know, they have like the little carpenter pockets in different places. They're really well made. I like them. If I had to wear scrubs, I would like these quite a bit. So I thought that was a great stack to find. They were like boom, and right next to that, the Stetson hat, and right next to that, the Jones jersey. So that bin alone should be a really good return. Like I would say a little over 100 conservatively for the Stetson hat and the Patriots jersey together, and maybe about 100 on the pile of Carhartt. So boom, right there, we're in business. Okay, so next up, I found this Lane Bryant size 16 new with tag velvet blazer, which I think is so cute. It's in such great condition. Would have been great for Christmas, but we do have Valentine's Day coming. Just a 2-button, brand new with tag, and the price tag is $129. I just had a smoothie and I keep thinking that my teeth look like blueberry color. I hope not. This bag I just thought was adorable, and it was pretty dirty, but it cleaned up really nice. It is a backpack, very minimalist style from LL Bean. It had like darker coloring around the bottom, makeup on the inside, and this just came out so beautiful. The only thing, and I think I'm gonna cut this out, is there's like this little tag inside that was just stained from whatever was in there. But the fabric itself is in beautiful condition. I'm just gonna cut that right now. Cut that out, because I think it just makes it look like it's not as clean as it is. If there's any information on here though, I might keep it just for my description. But isn't that such a cute little backpack? And it has adjustable straps in the back. I thought it was really nice. I really liked that. Maybe 20 bucks for that, I don't know. All right, more pieces to the scrubs, finding all the sets here. I grabbed this Lucky Brand t-shirt in a 1X. This is like my favorite, to find 1X and 2X Lucky Brand t-shirts. These burnout tees do pretty well. And by pretty well, I mean like $18 to $25. But I find that my smaller sizes, specifically on Lucky t-shirts, tend to sit for a long time, so I pass on them. But I thought this was really cute. I think this would be a great layering t-shirt. You know how I love to throw my cardigan sweaters over just about everything. But I thought that was cute. I recently sold a sweatshirt from this brand, Packed, and it sold pretty quickly and for decent money, you know, somewhere in that like, I think $35 range. And then I bought leggings shortly after I found the sweatshirt, or in the same trip. And the comps on the leggings are much lower than the sweatshirt. So I probably won't be purchasing Packed leggings at thrift store prices, meaning like that, you know, $5 to $8 range. But at the bins, when they're about $1 or $2, I'm definitely gonna grab them. And these were a size medium. They were good color. They had the pockets that I think most people are looking for now. So yeah, so for those reasons, I decided to grab them. They were also in excellent condition. Maybe a tiny bit of wear between the legs. Yeah, a little bit of like light pilling. These are, you know, that $20 range. Again, $18 to $20 for bins, I don't mind. Also, I'm probably going to be doing a Whatnot show in the near future, so anything that I'm not like super motivated to list, that's going to be a less of a return, there is a chance that I will put those aside and then list those during my Whatnot sale. Okay, next up, I found this UNH t-shirt for Rocco's best friend goes to UNH, and I texted him from the bins. I'm like, would mom wear this? He said, absolutely. Although I just bought her one. I'm like, well, she's gonna get another one because this is really inexpensive. The bins I go to are in New Hampshire, so you know I often do find UNH things there, UMaines things sometimes, but I was excited to pick that up. I grabbed these to sell, however, I might try them on. They're Nikes, they are a size large, and they are a cropped jogger, which and they're in excellent condition. So I'm pretty fussy with Nike. I leave a lot of Nike behind, but I thought these were cute and they were a larger size. Kind of out of season for the cropped style, but I think they're solid joggers, so somebody might like those. This is my Vineyard Vine sweatshirt that somehow got into this pile that I did also thrift. Paid $4 for that. Oh, I am so excited about this sweatshirt. You know I love to pick up Cape Cod stuff because they just fly out of my closet if it's the right size and the right style. I've never seen a Cape Cod sweatshirt like this. I'm hoping there are no stains. I'm looking very closely. I don't see anything. This is that brand Cuffy's that I always mention. It's not a high-end brand. It's just like a institution in the Cape. It's just where you get sweatshirts. You always go to Cuffy's. So we see these a lot in the secondhand store. This is a 2XL, and I thought it was really cute because it was a larger size, which tends to do very well in my closet. Even for smaller framed people, just oversized sweatshirts are popular. And it says The Cape, which I really like. And so I thought this was really cute. And then when I was washing it, I got it out of the washer and I went to fold it, and I noticed it had this on the back. And I was like, oh my gosh, this is so damn cute. It's a light blue. It is, like I said, a double XL. I probably list this for $40 because I tend to list these a little bit higher because they really do sell, especially the larger sizes. So that's probably gonna go for around $40. On the same idea, I found this fun Maine hoodie too. I just like hoodies myself so much, and I just believe that the world likes to be comfortable. This, however, is very nautical looking. It has the rope script, if you can see that in detail. You can turn it to the side here. It's so cute. It's just that classic navy blue with the Maine in the rope style font. It's so cool. This is a 2XL too, but this does not look like a 2XL to me. Maybe XL. I mean, I guess it depends. This is a much more generous cut for a 2XL. You know what it is? I think this one is shorter waist. So I just don't think that's as roomy as the Cape Cod one, but still great sizes. I will include measurements, of course. So if people are interested in purchasing, you'll see the measurements in the listing. This is an LL Bean shirt for women, and it's a size small, and it's just like, kind of reminds me of Vineyard Vine style, preppy style with the collar here. So nothing big, but I just thought it was really cute. Unless it's a small men's. No, I think it's a small women's. So we'll see how that does. A couple cozy things that I grabbed. Again, I washed the dark, so I still have to wash these lights. Oh, this is a Nike golf skirt. January 1st, people are thinking about exercise. Not really golf season, but it's golf season somewhere in the South, and this has a side zip. I do like selling Nike golf specifically for women, and the skirts are really nice. It's a dry fit. It's a size 8, medium, in this like bone khaki color. I do have to wash that as well. This I love. Maybe I'll wear this for a video before I sell it. It's just loft. It's in beautiful condition, and look at, it's this fuzzy, cozy pullover sweatshirt. I mean, this is winter wonderland excitement. Perfect cozy sweatshirt for the season. I love it. I love winter whites in January and February, so pretty. All right, I think that is it for clothing. I did grab these hunter boots, which are not in perfect condition, but I love the red hunter boots specifically. I've been passing on hunters a bit because they're bulky to store. I used to be able to get like $50, $50, $60 all day long for them. And now, oh, and this is actually split right here. I was thinking that these were gonna be more like a $30 flip. but I do love the red, and I thought in general they were in pretty good shape. They do have a little bit of discoloration, which I will obviously disclose. So they're not perfect. I may even just list these at 40, and then they'll probably sell between 30 and 40, hoping that these are like a quick flip, because they are a pain to store. But we're coming into, you know, rainy season. We'll be here before we know it. And I just think the red, I own the red boots, the red hunter boots, and I also own black ones, but I tend to go for my red ones a lot just because they pop. And I'll be wearing all black, as I often do, black leggings, and the red boots just pop, and they're just fun. So yeah, I hope those do well, and I hope they sell fast. I didn't go too crazy on shoes. I did pick up some. These are Keens. Do you know that the Real accepts Keens? So I might just send these to the Real. They don't sell for a ton. They list them pretty high, but then what I've noticed is they sit for a long time. So maybe if I just price these to sell, they'll go. But I still appreciate the outdoor brands. And so yeah, that's not really my style, but I think someone will enjoy those. I got these for my mom. She's been on the hunt for a new pair of Skechers. I'm gonna throw these in the wash. They didn't have a size on them, but I'm hoping they fit my mom. She just loves that they're super lightweight. I'll just throw them in the wash and see if she likes them. There was another pair of Skechers that I grabbed that the bottom part had a little bit less wear, but they were very yellowed, and I just liked that these were a gray. I liked the color of these better, so I grabbed these from my mom. Do you sell Skechers? I feel like they're kind of underrated, and they're lightweight. So some of these lightweight shoes at the bins, kind of like Crocs, they're just worth grabbing. I found these two Birkenstocks in completely different bins, and I found them like an hour apart. I found one, and I see Birkenstocks at the bins a fair amount, and they are just trashed. And I used to pick up trashy Birkenstocks, and now they kind of skeeve me out. So I know there's always going to be a little toe wear. It is what it is. That just happens. But I've been paying closer attention to the cork, to the wear on the bottom. There was another pair that I saw, and the back part was just blasted. And these are the Arizona, which I think is like one of the most popular styles. It has like that little bronze clip. So again, I'm not gonna try to get top dollar for these. They aren't in pristine condition, but if I can flip them for like 30 bucks, I'd be really happy. And I buy Birkenstocks for full price. It seems like every year between Jay and Angelina and myself. I don't think the boys wear Birkenstocks, but it's always like $110, $120 for a new pair of Birks. So if I can sell those between $30 and $50, 30 and 40, someone will be happy, and they can clean them up on their own and yeah, be in business. So that is it. Oh no, one last pair of shoes that I got, and I wanted to show you a little before and after some elbow grease, were these North Face boots. I feel like these were passed over because they were very dirty on the sole. Like literally, I probably paid at least 75 cents in dirt on the bottom of these shoes because they were like really ground in. I banged the heck out of these outside, and dirt was flying everywhere, but still there was more. So I would say that these are more the before. These were after I cleaned them up a bit. They still need a little bit more love. I don't want to like tap them too hard on my desk because there's still dirt. But generally speaking, we'll focus on the after. What I look for when I purchase boots is kind of the inside. And if you look inside and there's a ton of pilling, or if the size isn't there, or if the fur is really matted or discolored, you see it a lot when you look at like UGG slippers or LL Bean slippers, which I love to pick up. I always look in the sole. And so if you could get past the dirt, which I did, I noticed that this part was in really beautiful shape. So I was like, well, why not? I'm gonna take a chance. Now these are a little bit heavier. I paid $2 per pound, so I probably paid maybe $4 or $5 for these. But they are a women's size 8.5, which is great. They have a style number on here somewhere. I can't read it, but I've been really trying to be better about looking at sizes because I miss size. I will get excited about a pair of shoes and sometimes buy them without having a size on them, and then I get home and I'm like, why did I do that? Because nobody wants to buy a pair of shoes that doesn't have a size attached to it. I mean, I just feel like it really devalues stuff. Some shoes are still worth it. You can measure the bottom of the shoe if it's really a popular style. But generally, I'm trying to stop purchasing shoes that don't have sizes. Time is precious, and that kind of slows you down and just cuts into your profit. I think I left something in the car. I picked up, it looked exactly like this. It was just like an acrylic divided pen holder like this, maybe for some of my fountain pens. And I think I got something else. I'm going to quickly add everything up and we're gonna see what I paid per item on average. Before I start counting, I also bought these. I missed these. These are North Face men's like hiking trunk shorts. They're a size large. And I just thought these were nice. I washed these as well. They had, this looked like it was some sort of a branding thing that was starting to wear off. I was a little put off by that, but the shorts were in excellent condition, so that didn't stop me. So I grabbed those as well. So let's add everything up and see where we're at. 1, 2, all right, so it looks like I have 29 items here and 30 if you count the little acrylic thing that I bought for myself. And I feel like there was one other thing I got for myself, but we'll call it 30. I spent $62, so my average cost of goods was just over $2 an item. I was just at the bins for 2 hours roughly. I want to thank everybody who came up to me and said hello. It's so sweet of you to say hi. I can't believe we are wrapping up another year, and I can't believe what YouTube has turned into for me. I really love this platform and I love my community. I love the people who check in with me over here. So thank you so much for your support. It means the world to me. I absolutely could not be here without you. Thank you very much. I hope you all had a wonderful 2022. I'm looking forward to the new year. If you find value in any of these videos and you would like to be a part of this journey with me, please like and subscribe. Thanks again to Vendoo for sponsoring today's video. Remember to click the link in my description if you'd like to try Vendoo out and receive 25% off your first month of service. Thanks everybody and Happy New Year. Bye.